Hey guys, it's Daniel, licensed therapist. Your main man, come on, you know who it is. Have you ever had a bad day at work? Well, I can guarantee that you have never had a day like this lady. So whilst perusing the interwebs for clips of cinema therapists to react to, I stumbled upon this gem of a clip from The Departed. And believe me, my friends, I was shocked. I couldn't believe that a therapist would ever do anything like this lady does. It's the equivalent of a competitive diver belly flopping at the Olympics, but much less likely because I've actually seen a belly flop at the Olympics. I've never seen anything like this. So let's get into this delicious train wreck.
Expect coming in here.
I have to come here.
I know you have to come here, but now that you're here, what do you want?
You want the truth? Valium.
Oh, you know, if you lied, you would have an easier time getting what you wanted.
It starts off pretty normal. We have the standard, why are you here? What do you want? How can I help? And that's good, but she gets super offended by Leo saying he wants some Valium. Valium is anxiety medication. So essentially, this poor guy walked into a psychiatrist's office and said, I'm dealing with anxiety. And this lady gets pissed at him. It's like walking into a restaurant, asking for a steak, and the waitress gets mad at you. It's a little mind-boggling. Okay, to be fair, I'm thinking that she just assumes that he's an addict, but can we maintain some professionalism here? It's like she got triggered by her mom or something. It's really weird.
What's that say about what you do for a living?
I just think we should have a few more meetings before we even talk about prescriptions.
Look.
I'm not a psychiatrist. Only medical doctors can prescribe medication, which she apparently is, but I've sat in plenty of initial meetings between clients and psychiatrists, and on that first visit, the client walks out with a prescription every time. Yes, every single time. Do you know why? Because it's their job to make an assessment and prescribe medication. She isn't even doing her job. It's baffling. Do your job, lady.
I'm having panic attacks, all right? The other night I thought I was having a fucking heart attack. I puked in a trash barrel on the way over here. I haven't slept for fucking weeks.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So here we get a bit of empathy because Leo is going through it, right? I think in the back of her mind, she's still thinking that he may be manipulating her into getting some meds. He says that he is having panic attacks and he hasn't slept for weeks, which is really serious. So he is getting her attention. Maybe she will start doing her job, but don't count on it.
Yeah, that's true, all right? I said something fucking true. I want some fucking pills, and you're gonna what? You're gonna close my file?
I didn't
Is
mean
that
to
what you're
close
gonna
your
do?
file. I know. I
I thought I was supposed to tell the truth here,
You
if
are.
only fucking
You
here.
are,
Christ,
yes,
and a guy
okay.
comes in here against every instinct of privacy, of self-reliance that he has, and what do? What do you do, huh? You send him off on the street to score smack?
Here, Leo is understandably upset because, like you said, he was actually honest and vulnerable. And what did he get in return? A bunch of attitude. So that hurts. Naturally, he is letting her have it, and naturally, she is backpedaling like crazy because she knows she messed up. You know, I can actually empathize with the panic that I see in her. My friend had a store one time I was visiting. He had to do something, so he told me to man the register. I'd never manned a register before. He said it would be all right because there were no customers. Guess what happened? A customer came and I had no idea what to do. He wanted to buy something small with a credit card and I had no idea how to run a credit card. I swiped the thing and pushed buttons. I might as well have been a monkey pushing those buttons, just clueless. So naturally, panic set in. She had the same panic, which leads me to believe that she is completely untrained. Is she the buddy of a psychiatrist that had to step out and she was asked to man the desk and had no training in mental health? Because that would actually make a lot of sense.
Is that what you do? You're fucking ridiculous. 2 pills?
I like how she leans back like, yeah, gotcha. I did it. Job well done. Now give me my $300, right? I mean, what did she think was gonna happen? This guy is looking for help for some pretty severe psychological distress, and he gets a sample pack of medication. That is not help. I would be pissed.
Great. Why don't you just give me a bottle of scotch and a handgun to blow my fucking head off? Are we done here with this psychiatry bullshit?
You know what? You can
what
leave.
the fuck did I just put myself through?
This is such a funny line. What did I put myself through? As if he was like violated by this lady. And I'm not sure if I should be laughing this hard, but it is hilarious. And her response of yelling at him to leave is the exact opposite of what a mental health professional should do, right? I mean, where's the empathy? Where is the de-escalation skills? Where are the rapport building skills? What about your training in creating a safe environment for your client? Apparently, out the window.
Fucking out of here. Hey, what if that was a legitimate threat? Think about it, fucking hotshot.
Good point, Leo. What if that was a legitimate threat, right? Because we are trained to do suicide assessments if there's any hint of suicide or self-harm. This is one of the things, or this is one of the first things that they teach you. And I think the look on her face says it all. Well, that was one of the worst days on the job. It's like she was a pizza maker. She went into the pizzeria to make pizza and got the chemicals from under the sink and made a bomb and blew up the place instead of making delicious pizza. Oops. In all my years of being in mental health, I've never had a day like this. But maybe I'm just a good therapist. The closest I've ever come to cracking was my first year in school. I was working at a day program in my internship with children and adolescents, and these kids, they had been through it, so naturally they were PhDs at pushing buttons. I remember it was a particularly difficult day, and we were winding down. I just cleaned up a chessboard and had all the pieces in place and was walking to put it back when one of the kids just knocked it out of my hands and pieces just flew everywhere. Inside, I emotionally broke. Hey, I'm Asian, and respecting elders is a big thing in our culture, so I had not experienced this level of disrespect before. But you know what I did? I was a professional. And I didn't go nuts like this lady. Although when I went home, I went to the roof of my house and I just sat there for a few hours. And I was living with my parents at the time, and they were like, "What is he doing? Is he okay?" That was the only time I've ever hung out on my roof. Anyways, needless to say, I was a brand new intern in my first year of school, and I still did better than her. Anyways, kudos for these writers for creating this comedy gold. But I don't think it was meant to be comedy. If there's anything you want me to react to, please leave it in the comments down there. Thanks for watching. You were really awesome. Goodbye for now.